Hello, Shatling. Do you remember how YouTube just pulled some dumbass shit where they took the requirements to become monetized, the requirements to get ad revenue and become a full-on paid partner with YouTube, and they doubled them? So rather than needing 4,000 watch hours, you now would need 8,000 watch hours? Wasn't that like a bad idea? Wasn't that a bad thing to bring to the platform? Wouldn't you agree on that, Twin? Boy oh boy, do I have some silly news for you. Did they learn from their mistakes? Are they implementing better policy to make the platform a better place for everyone? No. It was announced that they are now using an exposure-based model for views, not only on shorts, which they were doing before, but for all videos. What does this mean? The second you click on a video, just like, boom, one frame, that counts as a view. In the past, you had to actually be present for a specific amount of time. If you were just in a fugue state, browsing videos, and you saw a video for a frame and then decided it was boring and then clicked off, that wasn't a view. There needs to be some threshold to be considered a view, right? They're getting rid of that. It's gone. It's out the window. Now, oh, by the way, check out this fuck-ass cat, bro. I got this from a blind box. It actually is built like an SCP. It's built like a skinwalker. Anyway, now instead of requiring some amount of engagement, what, a mere few seconds? I don't know what metric they used before, but I know now that something as simple and quick as clicking on a video immediately gives it a view. Doesn't matter how engaged you are, doesn't matter if you click off immediately, it gives them a view. Instantly. And why is this bad, you ask? Have you ever heard of clickbait? Have you ever heard of AI slop? Have you ever heard of botting? All of these issues, which YouTube isn't really doing a great job of combating, are actually going to be fueled by this decision. For example, clickbait. Now, all you need to do is get somebody to click your video. They could decide that it's bullshit in half a second and click off, but that's still a view. That is still a view for you. You can just farm views by getting people to click on your video, no matter what slop is contained in however many minutes are there. No matter what is inside of that pig pen, just getting somebody to click on your video is enough to get a view. So obviously this opens up a new meta where all you have to do is get people to click. Your shit doesn't have to be good in order to rack up views. That being said, another consequence that is probably going to occur is people are not really going to give a fuck about, what's it called? Regular views, I guess? Because people are going to know those are inflated. If somebody clicked on this video for half a second, didn't like it, clicked off, that's already a view. It's going to be more easy for bots to just go around farming views. Instead of needing to stick around for a certain amount of time, bots can just hop in, dip their toes in, and get the fuck out. Just pull out immediately, and it still counts as a view. Which is obviously kind of fucked up. The same thing can apply to AI slop. If you click on something and then go, oh wait, this is AI, this is gross, I don't want to watch this, and you leave, that's still a view. All it takes is a good thumbnail, all it takes is a little bit of deception to get people to click on the video. But like I said before, I think that people are going to stop caring as much about regular views and start caring more about engaged views, or whatever they call it. Because YouTube is still going to track engaged viewers, sort of what they're calling normal viewers now, people that actually watched the video to some extent for longer than half a second. YouTube is still going to track that. It's just not going to be the main metric that's displayed to everyone. The view count. You know what I'm talking about below this video. Those views, that's what I'm talking about. That is going to go from being people that actually interacted with the video and are sentient human beings and probably watched more than 1 second to literally anybody who clicked on the video and then watched it for any amount of time. That amount of time could be 1 nanosecond. So this has opened up a new meta and I'm stepping forward. I have to up my clickbait game. I'm gonna lock the fuck in. Get ready for some banger titles. Whipping my cock and balls out on camera. Incoming. Get ready, Twin, get ready. It's gonna be big, it's gonna be hype. Cracking my femboy boyfriend. Who knows? It could happen. It could happen. And I don't need to actually do that, I just need to make that the title, so that people click on it and give me views. Right? I'm working with the system, not against it. I am swimming with the current. I'm taking the lemons that are thrown at me and I'm making my fucking lemonade. But anyway, I think this is really stupid. I think that YouTube has so many problems. Like, for example, I've heard of multiple channels in the last week or two alone that have gotten falsely closed down because of whatever reason. Because they were falsely marked as something rather, because some unlisted private video was falsely marked as endangering children. That's what I heard of one tech channel. Just like a bunch of bullshit. Channels being marked for things that aren't true, and they get terminated, and the person files an appeal, and the appeal gets rejected within like an hour, which tells you it's just AI and there's no human reviewing that. Shit like that. There are so many actual issues on YouTube that they're just skating by. They're just cruising. They're not getting addressed, apparently, from what I can tell. Oh, but we should really dial in. We should lock in, hone in on the view counts. You know, because we really gotta keep in mind the bots that are gonna be cycling through videos to farm views. We gotta keep them in mind. We should be respecting them, you know? They deserve to have a view as well. If there's a bot that's just cycling through videos, farming hella views, we should respect that. We need to facilitate a space where bots can feel comfortable and people can bot the fuck out of their views. But people losing their channels unfairly, people having their entire livelihood terminated. Oh my gosh, somebody that I actually know, Chris the Femboy. I'm not super familiar with all the intricate details of the situation, but I'm in Chris the Femboy's Discord server, and I saw multiple announcements outlining this phenomenon that happened. Chris the Femboy's channel was terminated. It was terminated for what? Sexual content? Let me check. Sex and nudity policy. Their channel was terminated. Chris filed an appeal. That appeal was rejected. And now I see Chris has made a new channel called Definitely Not Chris. They had to completely relocate because YouTube just nuked that shit. Now, to be fair, I am not overly familiar with Chris's content. Maybe there was something that violated the policies, I don't know. But if I were to guess, based on other trends that I've seen, my guess would be that Chris's channel did not in fact violate anything. That would be my guess. Sure, in this specific instance, I'm not sure. Maybe they did make content that violated the rules, but I do know that this is an example of something that has happened to other people that were unfairly terminated. And that's just heartbreaking. To be a YouTuber, to have this be your livelihood, and one day you wake up and, oh, it's gone, it's terminated. Yep, oh, you violated this thing, yeah. Oh, you want an appeal? Nah, no thanks, I'm good. That's so scary. That's so terrifying. That's got me rethinking my kink tier list. Or my kink, like, Hunger Games, you know, tournament bracket where I had a bunch of kinks and I had them, like, face off against each other. Is that Toss? Should I delete that? I don't want to delete that. It's so fire. It's called the Gooner Games. You should go watch it. But, basically, there are actual issues like this. Like YouTubers getting their channels wrongfully terminated. And instead of doing jack shit about that, or at least to my untrained eye, jack shit, I'm sure they're doing something, maybe. They are focusing their efforts on counting views from watchers who literally just clicked on a video for one frame. Which is helping AI slop, bots, clickbait. Good job, YouTube! Woohoo! I'm ready for a new platform to come in. Come on, guys, let's rally together. Let's get one or more apps to rise up and form competition against YouTube for the most popular video sharing platform. It's really sad. It's really sad. The monopoly that YouTube has, the absolute just like nipple clamps that they have on everybody, it's tragic. It's tragic. There is no other platform, really, that's popular where you can earn a livelihood off of sharing long-form videos. So hey, I'll put that on my to-do list. I'll work on a Keewi video sharing platform. I'll be with you shortly, okay? Don't worry, guys. I got this. It's all under control. I'll handle it. Anyway, thank you for joining me, Twin. YouTube is stupid. Make sure to be kind to yourself and take care of yourself and follow my Twitch. Also, look at this fucking cat, bro. Look at this fucking cat. That's not even a cat. That's like a worm. He's built like a worm on a string. That's it. That's it. He's actually built like a worm on a string. Okay, Twin. Make sure to take care of yourself, okay? Bye-bye.